let's get into it. So, I have played a bit since I last streamed. Oh, it is nighttime. Alright, I've played a bit since I last streamed. Mostly, you will notice that my chests are gone. That is because, we have found a savanna. Honestly, not far from spawn. At all. And I'm a little bit in love with the savanna animals that is added by the Friends and Foes mod. So, we will be moving here now. Or in the process of moving, at least. So, yeah. Oh, what is it called? Oh. Here we go. I also, got my axe enchanted and then broke it like an idiot. So, we still have some enchants to work on today. Maybe. Most of all, I want to work on the house. Because over here is fucking beautiful. So. Did I already pass by my... Nope, there it is. There it is. Yeah. No, yeah, they've got boars, they've got creepers that rotate and shit. Most of all, this fucking valley. This valley is the whole reason I'm moving here. Like, building either, like a hospital-type potion shack with, like, a fancy bridge, or, like, and, like, a town on the other side, or, like, some sort of, like, scaffolding or dam across the valley with a hospital smack dab in the middle. I don't know. I'm still thinking it out. That's kinda loud. But yeah. I think that's all the recap for today. Let's see if these fellas want a VC. Alright. I'm just gonna join VC1 and see what happens. I've got to get the rest of our stuff over today, though. I also need to get an elytra. I'm pretty sure they have the end open, they just haven't killed the dragon yet. because some people have been busy lately. What should I move over next? Oh. Thank you, Discord. Very cool. Do the farm last, probably. Oh, I did not plan that out. I think that's all we can carry for now. That's funny. Sorry, just fixing some Discord issues right now. Alright. Who just died? There's no chickens living around here. What was that? There's no players. What in the world? Alright. How am I going to deal with that? We'll figure it out. We also need to get these little guys over there eventually. Speaking of enchantments, I need to get Silk Touch, something. Probably a pickaxe, because I did not get these myself. I got these from a village. Because these villagers are pretty fucking beefy. Being totally honest. Spicy? I don't think they've gotten a single diamond from mining. They've just been looting villages for most of the game. And they're not quite loaded, but not far from it. Alright, where... I'm so good at this. Oh. There we go. Sweet, they're breaking two at a time. The skull pole will be returned to its glory once we get moved in, but... Oh, shit, yeah. No idea what I would want. Blaze powder? That'd be a good idea. Not excited for better Nether. Gonna be so honest. I'm sure it's just been hyped up, but I don't want to find out. Being so real with you. Oh, that's fine. Is it just me, or is this music not staying consistent? There we go. Sounds good. Do I have any more? No, I didn't think so. This is more than enough. Oh, they're NPC. Hello. Are you not speaking, or can I not hear you?
Hello.
Oh.
My input was messed up.
You're good. Hi.
Hi. Can we get a tour of the factory so far?
Hold on, am I audible?
Yeah.
Yep. I also want a tour of what's changed.
Nothing much has changed in the factory, but it is fully ready for use. There's a waystone down there. I'll just teleport down and turn it public because I haven't hooked up the elevator to the actual steam generators down there yet, but it is fully useful.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna turn the waypoint public for.
Uh,
Okay, it should be a global waystone now, just labeled the factory.
okay.
Also, very much so, your shulker is down here. I've just been using it as extra storage for a while, but
Okay.
it is very much down here if you wanna pick it back up and use it at any point. Got a bunch of nether stuff in it right now.
I probably won't. I don't
Got
really
it.
use them.
Yeah, this is the place. I was just about to
Wow.
go on some diamonds soon, but as of right now, it has enough power to passively run, but of course it's a bit slow sometimes, and at this speed it can't even use the mechanical mixer unless you speed it up. But we have lava generating over to the side, some trees and nether reeds growing at the bottom, and all around just some stuff going on. I was about to work on clearing out some area to set up some iron and gold automation.
Alright.
Gold automation. Nice.
Yep. I've partially been waiting for you to have your own things set up because obviously the offer is eternally extended if you want to bring your things over and join.
Honestly, yeah, I'll bring all my machines over.
Let me know if you want some help clearing some of the area out because all of my drills are still in the nether and I haven't gotten to getting them back yet because that's a bit precarious.
Where can I put the iron farm? Where are you gonna put the iron farm? Ginger? Uh-oh.
Very nice.
This is actually really cool, though.
Yeah.
I still strongly dislike having to use an entire experience level every time to teleport.
Yeah.
Because now I'm under 30.
I almost suggested the other waystone mod just because it makes more sense.
What's that one?
I don't remember what it's called, but the levels that you use is dependent on distance, and the maximum is 3 levels for if you're traveling like several thousand blocks or across realms.
What about shorter distances?
It can be no cost. And
Wow.
there's like a warp stone that lets you like travel to any waystone every 10 minutes at 10 or 20 minutes at no cost. It's a very neat one.
If you want to teleport to Ender Heights, you should come see the monstrosity of machines I have here. It's wild.
On my way.
My favorite part of all of these is
Oh.
you come over. Oh, stop. Is how fast some of these rotate. Some of these things rotate. It is crazy fast. Okay. How are you flying?
Oh, it's my origin.
Oh.
I'm a swarm, which lets me hover, not fly.
Okay. So, like, for example,
Damn.
yeah. Look at, take those engineer goggles.
I got some on.
Okay.
Damn.
We wanted to crush something. Can we crush them? No. It's comedically fast though, and it's really funny.
Hold on, I got some ores on me that I don't mind throwing away.
Ginger, come look at this. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Love.
What's
Are
going
you
on with your
okay?
audio?
To make this whole process easier, here's the most empty shulker of the two, if you want, since there are a lot of parts here.
Oh wow. Thank you.
No problem. Really all we need to do in order to get that new base properly set up is just basically set up what you have over here, except I guess a bit more organized, really. That's about it. All time is a bunch of automation and an organized.
Yeah. I can try. There's definitely improvements to being made.
How am I out of XP?
Yeah, that happens.
Damn.
When I was working with Ginger a few days ago, back and forth between our bases, I reached almost 0 levels.
Damn. Is there an XP farm built yet?
Not yet, oddly enough. I don't know how the server's gone so long without one. I was in the end of the other day about to intend to create one, but then was lagging quite hard at the time, so I decided not to, and also I was having trouble finding the schematic for the one that I like using.
Alright.
Why is there a pig step music disc in here?
I've mentioned I was using it for another version.
What's up with your audio?
Wait, isn't
What?
is it messing up?
Not anymore.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay,
Well.
yeah, as I mentioned earlier, talking in Discord on mobile for some reason messes up a lot sometimes.
Okay. For like a
But I
solid minute there, you sounded like you were talking on a Nokia phone.
Dang. Well, that's better than it sometimes is. Sometimes it just cuts out entirely or replaces it with machine static.
Yeah. It was also that for a minute.
Oh, dang.
You're good. I can hear you now.
That's good at least.
If I could go ahead and start moving my assembly line. There's not much to it. I'll go start on that in a second. Also, thank you for the Sinicite.
No problem. I have plenty of that on my own. And on the note of ores, I've personally gotten myself a full set of Aeternium armor. Have you gotten any for yourself yet?
I haven't been able to play much.
That's fair. I will note about that Cincinnati site you got in there. For some reason, all of the tools gotten from the better Nether mod are a lot better than the ones from the better End. Better End has much better armor when you get to Eternium, but the Nether tools are incredible. So, Cincinnati, you need Nether reeds in order to craft tools with them, which I have grown in the basement. But if you take any Cincinnati tool, you can upgrade it in the crafting bench with diamonds, make a Cincinnati diamond tool, and it's kind of insane how fast it is.
That's a lot more simpler than I thought. So the reed is that stuff that you're growing.
Yeah, it's the weird blue stuff. You just use it like sticks. But like, if you look in JAI, you'll see what I mean. Like comparing the attack speed of a diamond pickaxe, which is 1.2, to that of a Cincinnati diamond pickaxe, which is 1.5. It's a bit much.
Damn.
Even better is Nether Ruby stuff, but that's insanely rare. I've only ever found a single Nether Ruby, or in my entire time on the server, despite having gone through the Nether for a solid 6 hours straight the other day.
2 attack
It's incredibly
speed.
rare.
Damn.
Yeah. I did have fortune on my thing though, so I do have a Nether Ruby sword, which is very fun. Also kind of scary to have, but you know.
The axe has 11 attack damage.
Yep. As mentioned, the better Nether stuff has ridiculously good tools.
I might take a detour today. Because I've yet to go in the Nether.
Got
I'm scared
it.
of it.
That's fair. That is entirely fair. The only reason I went in safely is because I have infinite amounts of fire resistance and many golden apples, including one enchanted golden apple, a full set of enchanted, not fully enchanted, but enchanted Eternium armor, and some good weapons. I would not have gone in with any less than that, because every time I have gone in with less than that, I've almost died. And even with this stuff, I almost died. Very, very dangerous.
What kind of anvil is this?
Oh, I should note, don't use that one for regular anvil use. That is an Eternium anvil, and it's the only thing you can make Eternium stuff on.
Oh, wow.
It also breaks incredibly easily. Yeah, I'll be honest, whenever I go netherite mining, I just make a bunch of unenchanted Cincinnati diamond pickaxes and go for a while, because they're cheap to make, and it's really easy to find insight, and when we have the amount of diamonds that we have, it's really no reason not to.
Yeah.
Also, I could have sworn I had another Eternium around here, but I can't find it. Oh well.
Okay, waystone. I keep forgetting that there is a waystone down there. So I first ended up teleporting to Uber home.
Dang.
A waste of a precious level. Since that's really pretty.
Also, while I was in the Nether, the main reason I was in there for so many hours is because I was looking for a geode, but it is suitably rare.
Alright.
It makes sense that it is that rare, but it is as rare as it should be, I suppose, because I didn't find any.
What kind of geode?
Don't worry about it.
Is Sinusite armor worth? Probably not.
Insight armor is basically since insight armor is just iron armor, but like a little better. It's not as good as diamond, and it's much worse than most modded armors. It's better than iron, but worse than diamond. And unfortunately, it can't be forged in the same way as the tools.
Something tells me you're not talking about the the nether quartz geodes.
No, I am.
Oh,
Definitely talking about those.
right, of course.
No need to keep secrets from each other.
I'm bad at lying anyways. Yeah, I was looking for another right geode.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I knew that, but like.
Yeah.
Nice.
4 geodes are fun.
Very much so. I really went for ages and just absolutely everywhere and did not find anything.
Damn. Have you like searched up what the Y level for it is?
No, but what I did is the same strategy I used for looking for regular geodes, and I used the world map and minimap
Yeah.
and just went through different levels and found nothing. I would take a screenshot of it, of the world map that I had in there to show the amount of area I explored, but I would need to be in the Nether to do that. I'm not going in while I'm lagging.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go diamond mining. I need experience.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing as well right now. I'm mining over towards one of the cities. Because they're on the same level conveniently.
I have 10 of them marked.
Very nice.
Not all of them are great though, because I haven't felt like clearing them out.
That's bad.
I feel so bad withholding information right in front of someone.
The diamond
Likewise.
geodes?
Diamond geodes.
I know what
Diamond
diamond geodes are. I've ran into so
Okay.
many of them.
People surprisingly have not found that many.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Really? They're
Yeah.
bright blue on the minimap. I've been trying not to cheat that way, even though it's not even cheating. But
We just have, we've had, despite half the server living in this one hole, almost nobody has realized that we have 3 diamond geodes in extremely close proximity directly beneath Goober Home.
I may or may not have noticed your diamond geode.
That's fine.
I know.
They regrow.
I snagged like 10 diamonds when nobody was online, and
Well,
they
that's
regrew,
nothing.
so...
Yeah.
I didn't think you would care about a very renewable resource.
Yeah, it's extremely fine. Eventually, we're going to be placing some drills to automatically mine them, though.
Alright.
Which was also the intention with the netherite one, but that's if we can find one, and within 1,000 blocks, there is not one.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
That's pretty
it's elusive.
Sure, you'll find one. I'll go into the Nether
Let me
soon
look
when
it
I'm
up.
ready.
I'm considering at some point going into a separate war, going into a single-player world and just trying to figure out where specifically they might spawn, like in terms of Y level and positioning more frequently, just to make it a bit easier because it is kind of insane.
I found Crimsite, or whatever it's called.
Very nice.
What does that give you again?
Crimsite gives you iron,
Oh, well, I don't really need that.
but also I think it gives you some amount of experience, but I also might be thinking wrong.
I looked it up and all it says is it spawns in the Nether biome, so that's
That's
so helpful.
crazy.
Wouldn't believe it. Sounds fake.
Okay, so one thing I don't like about the waypoints is apparently they like follow whatever block that you place them on. I think like if you place a waypoint on a block and you break that block, the waypoint would go down. Right? Is this just me?
I thought the
I don't
waypoint is
know.
for a set coordinate. Because
Yeah.
you can type in coordinates in the waypoint thing.
Yeah, they're coordinate based last I recall.
Okay. I've been having issues with trying to remember what y-axis are on.
How did I
The
get
Y
so
coordinate.
fucking lost walking to spawn? I'm not lost, I just took a very unnecessary detour.
Dang.
Buttercups? What are those from?
Anyways, it doesn't really affect anything, and I just think it's very silly, but I'm not actually an origin that's meant to be as short as I am. I'm an evoker. There's nothing in that changes my height. I don't know why I'm so tiny.
That is weird.
Yeah. My guess is it probably has something to do with one of my 7 individual accidental deaths that were rebuked because all 7 of them were caused by lag or similar.
Fair enough.
Don't know why it happens so much. But yeah, that's my guess.
I don't like all of the regaining lives that people are doing, but also this pack is so scuffed.
Yeah. I also don't like how much it has happened to me because they actually put in a rule specifically for me while I was in call because it happened so incredibly frequently that for every accidental or re-rolled, not re-rolled, revived death that you get, it counts for 1/6 of a death for. So
Oh,
at
so
the
you've
time
already
that rule
lost
was
one.
yeah, at the time that rule was made, I had 5, and then I died again, like 2 minutes after they made the rule. So now I'm an evoker.
Alright.
At the moment, I believe it's sitting at about 7 or so. I can check. Okay, yeah, number of deaths is 7. Only one of which was fully my fault, or my fault in any major way.
Oh, so you're at 10 lives.
Yeah.
Alright.
I have not been having issues with that.
Yeah.
I was really just almost died because of my own carelessness in like caves and such.
Yeah, I was the second person to die, and that is the only life that I have lost. And in the middle of laughing at Red Theria for being the first to die, a skeleton shot me.
Dang. First, Nihilir decided to not make a safety platform, well, that one was a very tiny and fragile mushroom being and operating some giant crushing wheels. So that one got caught in the crushing wheels.
Fun.
And then I could name off every individual accidental or undoable death that has happened to us, but I will save you the pain of hearing all 6 of those.
Alright.
But after all 6 of those, we're now in even pair.
You died to a crushing wheel, but you saved me from dying to a crushing wheel.
Yeah, I mean, it balances out.
And then Buzzy almost knocked me into that crushing wheel.
I died for your workplace safety regulations.
And how many
Fun.
people have died because of yours?
Okay, so the factory, I believe, has a kill count of about 4,
Oh god.
or more specifically, our base at large. The factory itself hasn't killed any yet, but the pit has killed, I think, 2 or 3. The factory in general has killed about 2.
The lava fan.
Yeah, accidentally incinerated somebody indirectly.
Also, we really don't need to actually set up grills at the damage units because these are really good for experience.
That is true. Although, technically, things mined by drills do drop experience, so it wouldn't be a bad experience farm, I think. But also the problem there would obviously be you would need to stand in it, and it would be kind of a slow process.
Yeah. Oh wait, can you use silk touch on these? On the where they grow off of?
That is a good question, and I have a diamond pickaxe with soft touch that I think I'm going to go test that with.
Please do. That would be amazing to set them all up like all around you, or just like falling. So like when everything is mined, it all just falls on you.
Could I potentially get either magma cream or fire res potions from one of you?
Yes.
I don't have any nether stuff.
I can brew you a couple in just a moment. Would you like them to be extended?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna first test if I can mine one of these, and then I'll get that for you in a moment. Oh my gosh, you can. You can mine them.
What are we doing right now?
Unethical activities.
You can mine what?
You silk touch. Geode.
You can
I
mine the things
assumed you
that
could. I
diamond
just
geodes
thought you
grow
left
off of.
one of those because it was convenient.
I didn't assume you could because from what I don't believe you can do that with amethyst geodes, from what I recall.
No,
Unless
you
I'm
can't,
just a fool.
but
Yeah,
Now the
that's
question is, do they grow?
I would assume so.
Yeah, probably.
If not,
well,
yeah, if not,
but
then I'm disabling one of the geodes. If they do, then yippee.
yippee.
Oh, that's gonna be absurd.
Uh,
I'm gonna
we're
exploit that.
essentially about. I don't think we're going to need an XP farm actually anymore. Honestly, with the amount of these that we're getting and the amount of diamond geodes that are just around, it might not. It might honestly be best to just build them in columns, which is slightly inefficient, but also not to a significant enough degree to care.
The one and only is here.
Yippee!
Oh,
We don't even have a use for this many diamonds. This isn't even very
no.
useful.
I just think it's really fucking funny. I'm
extremely
probably gonna make a diamond house.
Pretty much all this is going to go towards is diamond tier storage.
Oh, that too. That could also. But I'm gonna make a diamond block house.
More
That will be
importantly,
insanely funny.
a 2012 looking
I know.
diamond block house.
Yeah, you're going to perform in survival what every 6-year-old did in creative.
Yeah.
Make
It was
a
me.
lot better.
6-year-old.
I don't think I actually like ever did that.
Really?
I have done almost every Minecraft stereotype at one point or another, simply because we've been playing since we were 4.
Same.
29 diamond geode blocks incoming.
You just ripped it apart immediately.
That was only one of the geodes.
Don't do more. Just see if they grow above the surface first. You could do that in your
Yeah.
factory even.
Yep, that's the intention. I have a specific area set out for geode stuff to be grown in, lower down.
Hello.
Hello.
This reminds me of the gem trees from Terraria.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Those are cool.
Anyways, I had these set up just to test whether or not they would grow stuff on them because they had crystals on them when I found them in the Nether, but they weren't geode blocks.
Oh.
It seems they do not, because they've been here for a while. But what does is that.
Wonderful.
I now have almost 6 stacks of diamonds.
Do you by any
And my
chance have the
shulker alone.
potions ready?
Sorry, what?
Do you have the potions ready?
No, because I was out mining that, but I can have them ready in just a couple seconds.
Alright. What kind of payment do you want?
Honestly, I'd be fine with no payment, because if you'll come up here and see, it is a very, very simple process. If I did not give all of my, I think I gave all of the nether warts to you, Vernon.
Me? Oh.
I think you
wait.
have all of the nether wart.
If I
Yeah,
had
I think-
any levels at all, I would give you some. I used all of my EXP
I'm here though.
potions.
I'm at your base.
Alright, I'm placing down the shulker.
Where are you?
Main floor.
Would you like
Okay.
food as payment?
Actually, yeah, that would be very convenient. Thank you.
Welcome.
Where are you at the factory?
We are at the main floor, main bit of it. Okay, where did I set the agro crane? I think that might also be in the box.
If you ever want more food, let me know, because I have a surplus. I need a surplus because of my origin.
Got it. I'm going to check Goober Home because I think I set some of it up top. Oh, good.
Hey. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
there's
it's in there.
the frame, there's the nether one. Thank you.
No problemo. Now.
And do you have any potion bottles on you right now? Because Just-
For once, no. I do not.
Dang.
I'm sorry.
All good. Alright, and so goes the thing.
I think we do need physical transportation now.
Why is it not doing the thing?
Oh, you got a couple blaze rods in your goober home chest.
It's meant to be doing a thing. Why is it not doing the thing? What? Oh, that's right, it needs to be heated. Where did I set the extra burners? Whatever, I'll just steal one of these. Boinkus boinkus.
Why do I have
don't any
nothing
slab.
on me? Oh my god.
Likewise. Doinkus, doinkus.
You have a lapis I could borrow.
Somewhere around here.
Yes, I do actually.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm not borrowing it. I'm just gonna go enchant things with
I
it.
really don't care. There's so many lapis geodes around my house.
I'll
Alright, potion made.
I'll return what I don't use.
Potion has
you-
been made.
You don't have to. Oh.
Oh, can't enchant. Synthesite. Oh no, wait. Never mind.
You can, it's just that the pickaxes come with that and obsidian breaker thingy.
Yeah.
So that's
Do you happen to have any bottles?
unfortunately no, I think, but I can check. Nope.
Shoot. That's fine.
I just use the silly rings most of the time.
The rings.
The rings.
What rings?
Don't worry about the rings. I have been told very explicitly by somebody to do nothing and say nothing about the rings.
I knew of the rings, but I thought they were like an activate for 11 seconds thing.
They're an activate. Basically, you activate them, and they consume XP in the background
Ah.
to keep the buff up. It's very, very convenient if you have XP, and especially if it also makes stuff like netherite mining an oddly good way of XP farming if you're using throwaway pickaxes like Sinicite diamond pickaxes,
Right.
because you can just turn on a fire resistance ring, go down there, burn through a couple of pickaxes, and suddenly you have 40 levels of experience.
Does this thing work?
And you're safe. What thing? Yes. Basically, you just go here, look at this, you right click it and scroll until you get the thing you want, then right click it again, and then you wait a while.
The fact that I got fortune on my diamond Sinicite diamond shovel kind of pisses me off. I got fortune 2.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
And
No
I
problem.
really...
It'll take a minute because it does go fully to the surface and it's a little slow.
That's fine. I just need to... I don't have XP.
Dang.
Wait, are you taking the elevator? Come back down. I don't need that.
Okay.
I'm going to eventually power it by one of the steam engines down here. I just need to actually connect it, which takes a lot of shafts, which takes a lot of andesite alloy, and that requires for us to have andesite automated.
Are
Yay.
you on the
You're ready.
elevator?
Have fun on the elevator.
Up. No, wait, don't push me off.
Yep.
Can I even put... Oh, yeah, you can.
Yes.
Whoops, my bad.
Notably, shift does not work fully properly when on moving contraptions. Crouching just holds you entirely stationary, and you can't shift to the edge of things as a result of it. So just generally try to stay on the inside. The most safe side of it is the opposite one from the entryway here, where the side that you activate the little thingy.
You
Alright.
could put like seats in these little corners.
I could add seats. Also, be careful, because if a skeleton finds you, it can shoot through the contraption. I have had an accidental death through that.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
But then again, if you don't have a roof and a creeper falls on you...
That also. Thankfully, I have closed off most of the side paths and lit them up, I think. But I might have missed one or two.
I could hit you off right now.
I wouldn't die, it would just be horribly inconvenient for you, because I'd have to move the elevator back down.
Yeah, no. So I wouldn't do that.
No, that's the only reason you wouldn't.
I also don't feel like it. I'm excited to enchant my stuff.
This mod runs flawlessly unless you look at a contraption from the corner of your eye and it starts running sideways. It's so funny.
Or if the server decides that it doesn't want to run right. Because bisect is fun. I need to organize my shulker soon. It's so full of random useless stuff that I don't need.
Bye.
Everything you need to do this way up.
What?
What is like a little control thing do?
Just controls what floor you go to. Yep, you right click it and scroll through the options, then right click it again once you have settled on an option.
Oh, cool.
Which is what makes it so much better than a pulley as an elevator. Because, you know, predictably, the elevator contraption works as a pretty good elevator.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Not really.
never would have guessed. Anyways, while you're gone, I'll clear out some space for the iron automation.
I think I'll go yoink my machinery.
Right. Now would, of course, be a good time to see how compact we can make it, because if the more compact we can make it, the less resources it takes to make, and the easier it would be to make more.
Mm-hmm. Like, I can compact it, so.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh my god, the bears go fishing!
Although,
That's really-
before we try to compact it, I really do just need to improve the part of the design. Specifically, the bulk washing part.
Got it. The only problem ever with bulk washing is you can't speed it up, which is a big problem. The only thing that giving additional rotational force does is it extends the range by which it washes, which is a bit inconvenient.
What is that for?
I could try to, like, make it fall onto, put a...
Do you think having it washed by multiple bulk washes at once would do anything?
That's what I'm thinking. Put it on, like, a 2 or 3
What are you
long
doing, dog?
conveyor with
I can't do
washers
that
that,
right now. Thank you,
like,
though.
washers on every single way, washing it, except for 2 blocks. Two for the brass funnels for flint and iron nuggets.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't take as long going on a conveyor.
That's definitely something to test. And with the amount of production that we're getting, it's getting to the point where certain design tests won't even need to go onto a separate world at a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of them, of course, because some some things like trains are a bit too inconvenient to make tests of. But
I like trains.
also, I have figured out finally what the use for trains would be. It would be, in our case, a practical use of trains would be transport of an autoliner for netherite geos, because it's so far away. Except never mind, because I just
Yeah.
remembered that you can mine, so touch the things.
Oh. Also, I still don't know if my automatic lava feeder works. So, because I haven't been able to power it, I haven't actually. I should probably test that.
Yeah.
I'll rip apart all the other machines and just test the feeder.
Let's make a basin again. Oh, 5 alloy. I also at some point need to test out whether or not dripstone, creating lava, works with a basin, because if so, that would make the process much easier of auto feeding.
There's also the pointer tool that acts as a player that you could use to gather it in buckets.
Yep. I do believe you can deploy certain tools, so I think that would work.
Yep.
You can use the deployer, although a mechanical arm is, in theory, a lot easier to do.
Yeah. Plus deployers can most certainly grab one, but also how would it get into Blaze Burner? Actually, wait, no, it would just need to rotate, but that would be rather fixed in position and really hard to do on a larger scale when you have 3x3 areas of Blaze Burners.
Okay.
At very least, even if it doesn't even if it ends up not being very feasible to do, then there's always the option of just fueling it with wood, which would suck, but an automatic wood farm is trivial to set up.
Yeah.
Oh.
What happened?
Wonderful. My Minecraft just crashed. For no reason.
Oh.
I wasn't lagging.
Dang.
Oh.
What happened?
Daisy died.
Oh. Shit.
She's now a ghost walker like me.
Alright.
Wow. You just got denied.
Yeah. Clutch. 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 A clutch. I like clutch. Create. It hurts my head sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes I think that create hurts my brain, and then I get off, and then I go play Factorio, and then I remember that
Yeah.
it doesn't.
And then it hurts your brain even more.
Yeah. I have a very weird cycle of doing things like that. I get tired of Create because it tires me out thinking about things, and then I go to play Factorio, a much better game for tiring yourself out. As everyone knows.
Mm-hmm. I love it though.
Yeah.
Minecraft's trying
Okay,
to
now
load.
I hope this doesn't just fucking snap. Things snap. It's not cool.
Yeah. Not a big fan of things snapping apart.
And I don't know where my wrench is. Never mind.
Woo! Oh my god, the lag.
I get so much Factorio whiplash when playing with Create. Sometimes I think that oh wow, this new base that I'm making is so nice and convenient, and I'm about to have so many things automated. It's going to be so convenient to have all these things so I can make my new base. Every base is always just a starter base until you get the really nice base, in which case that's not the starter base, that's the good base.
I'm going to be right back.
Okay.
Oh, why doesn't this work? The clutch. Not clutch. Wait. Maybe? Hmm. Yippee. Oh, fuck.
Yay.
Okay, so
Oh, very nice.
is there any way I can like filter what is
I
picked
believe
up
so.
by the arms? I don't think
I think that would be a thing to ponder.
I don't I don't think there is.
I think you might need to ponder through them for a moment to check that, because
Hmm.
if there's not, then that's going to be very inconvenient. Right, I have a small area quarried out for a thing, if it's enough space for that. I don't fully know though, so I'm going to quarry out some more.
Filtering outputs.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Okay, so these so there is a way to like decide like if you have multiple things that you need to go into like two different places, that can happen using like brass funnels, because brass funnels do have filters on them. But I don't think that I can.
So it would need to be an external filter.
What?
It would need to be an external filter, not through the device itself, but some filtering what gets sent in and taken out from it.
Oh, is that done through like the filter items?
I would imagine it's probably. I would imagine a simple-ish setup for it would just be something along the lines of filtering what actually gets sent in through, I don't know, an item reader or a filter funnel or something along those lines. Something that can be filtered to filter the installation of a unfilterable item.
Huh.
An
Thank you for the
analog of
potions.
which, no problem. An analog of which would be like in Factorio using a filter splitter before unlocking filter inserter.
Like in Factorio.
I have Factorio brain rot.
Yeah.
This is green.
I can think of very little outside of input and output in any scenario, even slightly akin to a factory. Anyways, I'm thinking that at some point I'm probably going to have to set up a dedicated area for the steam boilers as opposed to the current space that it's taking up because one, if I just decide to expand the lower floor beneath it, then I'm going to have to mess around with the water that it's taking from. And two, having a dedicated area probably about in the center of the factory for a steam boiler is a good idea anyways.
Oh my god. So I could do like under the spout, when it fills the bucket, filter it into a chest and then funnel that out of the chest as the lava bucket.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
It might legitimately just be simpler to
Deployer.
yeah. Problem is, would the deployer leave the empty bucket in whatever container it's taken from? What would it do with the empty bucket?
Yeah, that is an issue. I don't know how to recycle the buckets. I don't know what happens to the buckets.
Here's a thought. Here's a thought.
Let me test. Yeah.
Yeah. Just take a blaze burner, give a deployer a bucket, power it, see what happens to the bucket, and see if there's any way you can take the bucket, but only when it's a bucket.
They aren't taking. The mechanical arms won't take. Oh, it's probably because the burners are already active.
That might be. Take one aside, I suppose.
Okay. So now it's just holding the bucket.
Alright. And is there any way to...
I'm gonna see if I can
Recognize-
add several inputs and outputs.
Got it?
So take, deposit, and then deposit. I'm on something. Oh, it worked.
Yippee!
Okay, so I can just set up a longer-ish um system for this the distributing of lava buckets. Although when I guess it's not a huge problem. When the blaze burners are already fueled, the lava bucket would just be moved to um
I'm going to be right back again, actually.
okay. When the blaze burner is fueled, it will just move the lava bucket to the second depot rather than depositing it, obviously. But I guess I can just like refilter through that lava bucket like I am doing for all the other buckets.
Yeah, that can just be a buffer of some sort, and
Yeah.
perhaps we can figure out some way to give that buffer priority use.
These last for like 10 to 15 minutes anyway, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, lava,
It may be
lava lasts ages.
like a few seconds before it's fueled again. Oh wow, and in this time it has made 47 iron nuggets. I think that's a record.
Very nice. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to make a compact design of that and place down several, because
Oh
that's
yeah.
I think about uh about 5 iron bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The main problem is the washing, and I could also add like another drill or two to that one block.
Yeah.
Although the drill isn't a huge problem.
My thought
Wash.
is on how we can make it more compact. We can just have
Hmm.
a drill directly mining from a infinite generator instead of having it pushed into multiple,
Yeah.
which at high enough speeds will be perfectly suitable. Have
Oh,
a
what
have
happens if
a
the cobblestone gets caught on something instead of falling?
well, my thought is just have the drill above and it otherwise enclosed on each side with a what's it called, hopper beneath it.
Okay.
The hopper transports it a short distance to wherever it needs to be. I believe it to be crushed. In fact, we probably don't even need the hopper if we just directly beneath it have it fall instantly into the crusher. Although a better option would most likely be having some way of it building up until it reaches a level of about a stack of cobblestone, which I do know of a way that we can do that, and then dropping all of that entire stack instantly into a crusher so they can crush one stack at a time, which is a bit more efficient,
Yeah.
I think.
No, actually, I think the crusher actually takes the amount of time it takes is dependent on how much you put in. Although the bulk washing may be another story.
Sure.
Maybe washing a stack is faster. Well, it's not faster, but the same amount of time as just washing one.
Oh yeah, I have tested that. Washing a stack is more efficient at very least in the case of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, crushing doesn't really do anything better.
Yeah.
Although it would obviously work to put it in a stack at a time so that it does get washed a stack at a time. Although a lot of things, a lot of times the gravel uh, tends to get tends to stack quite often on my conveyor. That's kind of a flaw, but I guess works. Um,
Yeah.
hmm. Eat
Oh,
a cheesecake.
wait. Has Sam been on at all yet? Or is this the first time on? I don't know.
Okay. Well. Okay, well I got the infinite lava insertion in my head.
Well, that's all. Try to get an idea out, at least within 1 hour, in my experience.
Yeah. I don't
Unless it's Factorio, in which case, anywhere from an hour to about 2 weeks while you get sidetracked with other things.
Thinking is hard for me sometimes, especially in these things.
For me, it's just procrastination. I can always think of the design. It just making it is another matter.
Speaking of like getting distracted by things in like story games and such, uh when there's like random world encounters and stuff, that is my worst damn enemy. I
Oh,
find
likewise.
something and I will be off track for hours.
If if there is a possibility for some manner of just random encounters by going out and doing things in a game, I will not progress the story ever. I will spend my
Do you,
entire gameplay time doing that.
do you know the game Red Dead Redemption 2?
Yes, I don't own it because it's too expensive, but
Yeah,
I know what I would spend my time doing if I did own it.
like what, killing people?
No. Going around doing random garbage that I'm not meant to be doing while getting sidetracked at every turn just because I can.
Oh yeah, like its story is absolutely amazing, and the world event, the like encounters, they just don't end. Like there's hundreds
Yeah.
everywhere. I think I'm gonna finish tearing apart part of my machines, and I'm gonna leave AC for a bit.
Alright.
So, see ya.
See ya.